Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 3 of the Superman movie marathon. My name is Matt, and I have 2 degrees. And tonight, we are talking about one of the most talked about Superman movies in the collection of Superman movies. It's not the one with Christopher Reeve. It's not the one with Brandon Routh. Today, we are talking about the movie that started it all. By it, I mean the Snyderverse. We're talking about Man of Steel. It's not even called Superman. It's called Man of Steel. It introduced us to the Henry Cavill not wearing red trunks as Superman version of Superman. I read online someone said he looked like a shiny dolphin. I don't disagree. Today we are talking about Shiny Dolphin Superman. Shiny Dolphin Murderer Superman. What a good time we'll have. Speaking of a good time, let's bring in our first guest for tonight. Look, everyone, it's Lauren.
Hello.
Lauren, are you excited to talk about Shiny Dolphin murdering Superman?
I am. I love that. I love that. Shiny Dolphin murdering Superman. That's going to be the name now.
Lauren, what not gritty comic book, movie, or whatever do you think should be rebooted with a gritty version? The way that this is gritty Superman. We have Riverdale as like gritty Archie, which was also
that's true. Oh God, that is a good question. Oh man, I can't even think of what I would want.
Like, I don't know why it came to mind. For whatever reason, my thought is I want like gritty Charlotte's Web.
I like that.
Like, I want to see Wilbur watch other pigs getting slaughtered so we know what's at stake.
Oh my God, that's too funny.
Yeah.
I'll go along with that. Along with that.
So yeah, Lauren, welcome. I'm just gonna vamp for a bit while our other guests get ready. But yeah. We missed you last week for Superman Returns, but you mentioned that you enjoy it. Do you want to give us like a quick overview of your thoughts on that film?
Yeah, I mean, Superman Returns is basically a retread of the Christopher Reeves version. I mean, it's basically almost the same plot, etc., etc. There are heartbeats of that movie, but I just felt like I really enjoyed the cast. I thought it was well filmed. I mean, Brandon Routh, unfortunately, he got stuck with the movie that everybody thought was forgettable. But I thought that he was great as Superman, and I thought that he was great as Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that he really got that kind of Clark Kent Superman thing that Christopher Reeve got down. And I did like Kevin Spacey as Luthor. I thought that he was, again, he was Gene Hackman. He was Kevin Spacey doing Gene Hackman. So I can understand why people didn't like it, but for some reason, it's still like there were just moments in there that I guess reminded me of the Christopher Reeve film, and I thought that they did it well.
Yeah, I think it's a movie that probably hit differently when it came out, just since it was more or less the first major Superman movie, or the first Superman movie, essentially post Christopher Reeve. I mean, now just the Superman market is so saturated. We have so many different Supermen between movies as well as like TV show representations, but this was like pretty fresh, and so I don't think it's aged poorly. I also don't think it's aged as well as it could have. Like, yeah, just it's fine. It's yeah. I described it last week as like the Return to Oz of Superman movies because it's a sequel to a movie that doesn't really exist.
Yeah.
Even though it's also kind of like a sequel to a movie that does exist, but this is so clearly also in its own universe. Yeah.
Talk about something that isn't gritty that they did a gritty version of.
That's it. That's the one. Let's see. We've got my cats and my mom in the chat. Liza and Sabrina do not like Superman.
Hey, Martha.
Ooh, there we go. And we've got Vince. Look, everyone, we're going to bring in Vince. Hi, Vince.
Hey, how's it going, team?
Hey.
So excited to hear your thoughts on this movie, Vince. But before we get there, Yeah. Did you hear my question of the day?
Yes, and I think my gritty reboot would be a bit of a deep cut from Warner Brothers. You got to bring back Darkwing Duck.
Yes.
Oh,
That would be
is good.
That's
so
Disney,
cool.
though. That's
Yes.
Disney.
Was that Disney? I thought wasn't he Daffy Duck's cousin?
No,
No, I
He's
don't
like
think
he's
No,
in the
no
Donald.
relation, eh?
Yeah.
But they
I-
have the same last name.
That was funnier than
What
it
a
had any right to be.
coincidence!
I love that.
Yeah, Darkwing Duck. Well, whoever owned it, they got to bring it back. You know.
Exactly. And also I feel like now that you've mentioned Darkwing Duck, my mind goes to Gargoyles, which is already gritty. So like I
Oh yeah.
want like a sanitized, cuddly version of Gargoyles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuddly Gargoyles. Is that too much to ask? I don't think so. All right.
Hey, we can make it happen.
We could. Apparently, they are actually doing some kind of Gargoyles reboot project. I think.
Oh, good. I hope Jonathan Frakes is involved.
I don't know who that is.
He was in Star Trek. He hosted
Yeah.
Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.
Oh,
And he was he was a voice actor in Gargoyles. He was the guy with the goatee.
Yes, I love Beyond Belief Factor Fiction. It gave me anxiety as a child. It was great. It was the best. What was I going to say in relation to that? Oh yeah. No, Kenneth Branagh was attached, or maybe he still is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know much about Gargoyles, but that feels appropriate. I've been told there's like Shakespearean undertones, or at the very least, characters with the same names, like a Titania or something, or an Oberon.
It is actually an excellent show, Gargoyles.
Yeah, it's on my Disney Plus watch list. That's one of the things when Disney Plus started where I thought, oh, it's a deep cut thing that I can finally watch, and I still haven't.
Yeah.
One day, because you know, Frozen live on the West End is there now, so gotta watch that. And anyway, there it is. So yeah, just whilst hold on, do we have Jeanette yet? It might just be a second. Jeanette, do we have you yet? Yes, okay, here we go. It's Jeanette, everybody.
Hi. Hello.
Welcome to Man of Steel.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, or as I like to call it, I'm gonna make a meme after we wrap this up. I had the inspiration while doing my Instagram story. I wrote, if you can't love me at my Man of Steel, you don't deserve me at my James Gunn's Superman.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, which God bless him. Is there a subtitle for this one that I don't remember?
No.
For the new one? No, it's just Superman, right?
I think it's just Superman.
Very smart. Okay, good.
James Gunn's Superman is what I'm calling it. Even though
exactly.
he would never put his name. He's not Boss.
No, and he should. He should.
He should.
Really, at this point.
We love him. Anyway, Jeanette, our question of the day is, what is something that has no need for a gritty reboot that you want to get a gritty reboot?
Oh, that just gratuitously. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's tough. I think there's a number of things. Well, let's start with something that got not a reboot, but something that got a movie that I would have loved a gritty version of, and that's Barbie. Which we kind of got with Zack Snyder, Sucker Punch. But
does Sucker Punch have Barbie parallels?
I mean, you could draw a million bajillion parallels in that movie. It's very
I can see that.
I love that movie. Nice. That's a gratuitous Zack Snyder enjoyment film there for me.
Oh, Zack Snyder. All right, well, here we are. We're going to talk about Zack Snyder tonight. I feel like there's so much stigma. Is that the right word? Stigma? Yeah, surrounding Zack Snyder and his fan base. I only kind of know exists, but I don't understand the nuances.
Too much stigma around Snyder and not enough stigma around last week's director.
Yes.
Like, in my opinion.
I agree.
Not enough stigma around the former.
This
is my question, though. Is Snyder the one who's kind of like questionable, or is it the people who like his movies? Is it his fan base? Like, what is the
if it's either? I don't know. He's fine.
I don't know. I don't know if there's anything like wrong with Zack Snyder, but like his fan base, good Lord, they worship the guy. I don't know. He seems okay. I would be friends with him, I think. But like, I don't know. Hey,
can you believe he's almost 60?
I
realized that today.
No kidding.
Yeah. No idea.
Wow.
No idea. Yeah. I was like, what?
I have very strong opinions about Zack Snyder.
Tell
What
us.
were
not,
they?
not a fan.
Okay.
Let's start on that foot because I don't think any of us here are particularly praiseful. I
I'm
think we don't
indifferent to
mind
them.
him.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, here we go. Man of Steel. So, as we know, my favorite opening question. Can you recount for us the first time you saw this movie? Assuming this wasn't the first time you saw this movie. I'll go first because, as I've said previously, until this month, this was the only Superman movie I had ever seen, the only Superman property I had ever seen. And so, in revisiting it, I realized I didn't remember much from it actually. And I even now, it's not that memorable of a movie. It's not that good of a movie. But I realized that everything that I thought I knew about Superman was heavily informed by this film, specifically the villains. Because as I said previously, I was so thrown off. I was like, why is Lex Luthor here? Is he the main villain? And I didn't know why I thought that it was someone else like Zod. And then I saw this movie and remembered, oh, this is why. Because I only know Zod as the Superman villain. So that's something. And yeah, I watched this and it was just kind of meh. And I recall thinking, I was aware that Nolan was in some way involved, and I feel like he was supposed to direct it at one point. So knowing that, I was acutely aware of the like parallels, at least even structurally, to Batman Begins with the flashbacks and the flash forwards and whatever. So I thought that was kind of cool, but otherwise it didn't stick with me, and it still doesn't. But there we go. Lauren, when did you first see this movie, and what did you think then?
I saw it opening weekend, and I was very excited to see the film because I do love Superman. Like I love Superman, and I also love the DC universe. Even though I'm a Marvel fan, I'm a fan of both. And I was so excited to see how they were going to like bring in this now DCU, and starting with the Man of Steel, how they were going to do that. And I watched it and I loved it. I loved it until I thought about it later. And I started thinking about, okay, so his parents basically told him, don't do anything, including don't save, you know, his father, don't save him
Conceal,
from
don't
this
feel.
natural disaster. And it's like, oh, okay, so that was a choice. And then also the Jim Lee's redesign of the costume, the murder dolphin thing, is totally true. I think that the red really balances the costume, the red underwear. So that was another thing that I was like, God, it didn't look good. And then I also thought, what was it? The ending. Uh, it really set the tone for what Zack Snyder was trying to do, and it was basically as much damage to the universe as possible that you can do, because these are gods among men. So let's destroy the entire city of Metropolis. Let's forget
And
about
Smallville.
that are
That freaking town in Kansas. I was like,
Everything.
there's so much open space in Kansas, and we're fighting in
I
the
know.
one
In the one spot where there's
area where
something.
there's buildings.
Exactly.
I noticed that too, Lauren. This was my first time seeing it, but to your point about him, what he was going to become instead of what he had been, going much more in the Michael Bay direction.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I should say that Zack Snyder has done some good movies. So I shouldn't say
Oh,
that
absolutely.
I think that he's talentless. I just think that what he did with the DCEU was not the DC that I know. and that is the thing that differentiates it. It's like, to me, it's not about their godhood; it's about their humanity.
There's
And
no comedy in this movie. And
Yeah.
I feel like all
Yeah.
DCU movies, other than maybe even Nolan has parts that are at least like scared laugh, you know? Like yeah, I agree. I agree with you.
and he was so emo. He was frowning all the time. I was like, "Do you ever smile?"
What are you gonna do with
feel
those
bad because-
cheekbones, Lauren?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? You gotta make the face do something.
I know.
Takes more muscles to frown than it does.
This is when we just needed like Lois to say, "Why don't you smile more? You look so pretty when you smile."
Yeah, smile.
I feel bad because, I think that Henry Cavill is a great actor. And I think that he did what he was told to do, and unfortunately it just kind of like really soured me to his performance.
Very much that. He did what he was told to do. Every fantastic freaking actor in this movie was handed a steaming pile of crap
Yeah.
to recite on screen. I won't even call it act, is reciting whatever the hell that was that they were given, and with fantastic actors, like you said, like just like people that I adore.
Active with his vision of Superman, like being a giant comic nerd. Like I feel like he wasn't too passive. I think what we got was in part his vision as well. Like I don't want to say he's blameless.
No, absolutely not. And of all the actors, I'm talking about him the least. I'm putting Amy Adams and Michael Shannon on an enormous pedestal.
Yeah.
That's like Michael Shannon is. I've talked about him on here before. Like, I love Michael Shannon. I don't know that I've ever seen him do any wrong, really. Like even in the worst things he's been in. Kevin Costner, on the other hand, that was. I don't even know if that was phoning it in. That was like smoke signaling it in.
Yeah, that was.
There's always something about Superman's fathers in some way phoning it in. So like,
oh right, no matter who it is, whether it's the words on
whether it's Space Daddy or Earth Daddy,
yeah, exactly.
Although Space Daddy in this movie was pretty compelling. Like
I did like. I mean, the Krypton part I actually did like, but it was just everything else after that was not.
The only part I liked of the original movie, really, that much was the Krypton, and I was like, "Where are my white crystals? Where is everything? What has happened? Why does it look like H.R. Geiger designed Superman this time?
Yeah.
Like, I felt like you're aboard the Nostromo. Like, no, get out of here."
Yeah, I prefer White Crystal Krypton as well. But
I'm dreaming of a white Krypton. That sounds kind of racist.
It does sound vaguely racist. We're talking about the crystals, people.
The crystals, everyone. The crystals. Yeah.
We need more crystal on Krypton. I have a real problem there. No, look, I think if we saw less of Krypton at the beginning, I would have been happy. But like by the time we're getting to the end of that Krypton sequence, I'm looking at my watch. I'm like, we're like 20, 25 minutes in here. You know, I wasn't loving it, and I usually forgive Russell Crowe's. I don't know. I'm a bit of a Russell Crowe apologist. I liked him in Les Mis. I think I'm the only guy who liked him in Les Mis. You know, but hey, Cinderella Man's a great film.
I was going to say, I love that we're apologizing for this, I think, multiple Academy Award-winning actor.
I think he was great. I was pleasantly surprised at how much more Jor-El we got in this movie. But we'll get there. Vince, when was the first time you saw this movie?
Oh, the first time I saw this movie was about 4 days ago.
Oh, wow.
I've been successfully avoiding it. Because when I saw the trailer, I saw that trailer so many years ago. I'm like, I want nothing to do with this.
Oh, I love this. Okay, let's go to first impressions. First impressions.
Okay. Can I swear?
Yeah, why not?
Can you make
It
it
was
up?
dog shit. It was terrible. I did not love this movie one bit. And that look, listen, you guys know me. I appreciate a 1 hour fight scene, but like this movie was not selling it. You know, I can appreciate like look, I'm a fan of anime. I like Dragon Ball Z. And you know, you can have like 40
We're powering up
episodes.
for 15 minutes.
Yeah. Somehow I'm okay with that. But whatever they showed me in this, I wasn't having it. I liked the evil chick. I don't know if she had a name. I liked her, but like I don't know. I wish she had more. You know, there was I don't know. It felt that last hour. I know like different stuff was happening, but it all felt the same.
Oh yeah.
And didn't love it. And I didn't think I would say this, but I prefer the last 20 minutes of Superman Returns to whatever the hell this was. Because I didn't like the last 20 minutes of last week's movie, but holy
The
shit.
last
That
time this or when he snapped the guy's neck.
yeah, oh yeah, that's nothing screams Superman like snapping a guy's neck, you know?
At least it
gotta
was
do what you gotta do.
interesting.
But he had to save the family. How many people did Superman save in this movie? Like, sure, you had Clark Kent saving
Compared to how
the
many
school
died
bus full of
just from
kids.
falling debris
Yeah.
alone,
Yeah.
if we just
Yeah.
count the people that died from falling debris.
And not even the squirrels.
And
Yeah.
I get, you
Yeah,
know,
not even the score.
are we supposed to assume that every building was evacuated before they all
They
toppled
always
down?
want you to think that. They always
Yeah.
want you to think that.
Although
They
I
do.
think
They
to
do.
that point, like I remember that was one of the things that was criticized or discussed about this movie, and I have not seen Batman v Superman, and I probably never will. But my
Oh my
understanding
God.
is that, like, that's the amount of destruction in this film is one of the catalysts where Batman is like, this person is a menace. Let's take him down with our bat powers. So at the very least, like I respect that. Whether it was intentional when they were making this movie or not, I like that they not even retcon, but thought, okay, yeah, a lot of stuff got destroyed unnecessarily. Let's have that propel this bat flick. Yeah. Again, I'll never know because I probably won't ever watch it. But yeah, yeah. Jeanette, what are your opening thoughts on this movie?
I finished watching this movie about 3 hours ago, I think. Yes. And it was, I mean, I think my review is probably going to be a glowing one compared to everybody else. I mean, like, I think it was okay. I very much enjoy Amy Adams. Once again, I feel like much how Emma Stone got stuck with a crappy Spider-Man. I really wish that Amy Adams had gotten to be a Lois Lane in somebody else's franchise. Because she really deserves to be Lois Lane. She was my favorite. She's my favorite Lois Lane energy of all the Lois Lanes I've ever known. And that includes television ones or whatever. Like, she's my favorite one, but she's Amy Adams. So, like, that's fine. But Michael Shannon was a surprise. Like, I didn't even realize that he was in this. And then I watched it. I was like, oh, crap. Nice. So I got treated to a Michael Shannon performance. That made me happy. Much like Lauren, I'll probably dislike this movie more over time. I probably won't watch it again. Henry Cavill is okay. I don't think he did anything horrible, but I think he just has the advantage of looking a lot like Superman. He has a dimple on his chin, high cheekbones, and his hair can look nice. So, if that's even his hair, it's probably a wig. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, and yeah, first impressions are that this screenplay is absolute. Like, that's the worst part of this whole movie.
Oh yeah,
and the Michael Bay-ness of it. I'm quite over. This movie could have been 45 minutes shorter, but then he would have had to admit that his screenplay was awful. So he wasn't going to do that.
Yeah, I feel like now in revisiting it, which I guess kind of moves into how does this movie hold up. I think on its own, it's fine. I didn't disenjoy my time watching it. Like, it was fine. But I think having a better understanding of Superman just based on previous movies, as well as having watched the new one before this, I almost feel like I'm compelled to make the argument that insufferable Star Wars fans make about Last Jedi when they're like, it's a good movie, it's just not a good Star Wars movie. Whereas, like, I think Last Jedi is a good Star Wars movie. But regardless, I think this is an okay movie, but I don't think it's a Superman movie per se in terms of values or even character integrity. And I'm probably not the right person to say that because I don't know the characters that well. But this is, I mean, to the point of Amy Adams, this is the first time I've not despised Lois in a film. But at the same time, she didn't feel like Lois Lane. It felt like a character who had the same name. And that was kind of my impression of all of it. It felt like they took the names and the basic vibes of these characters and then just made their own movie. Like, she didn't feel like the classic Lois. And I don't even know what that means, but it wasn't
Did
there.
she even smoke any cigarettes in this movie?
No, and her teeth were white.
No.
Yeah. Well,
Right?
all the stress
She was
of
a
this
softer
event is going to
Lois, I
turn her to nicotine.
Sorry, what,
She
Lord?
was a softer Lois in terms of not being like an intelligent woman who's hard-hitting reporter, but you know, like you look at Margot Kidder, you look at some of the other actresses were very much I don't know, a lot harder, I think.
Yeah, I
don't
think
know if that makes
also,
any sense.
like, for me, she had the disadvantage of, as an audience member, watching this roughly 24 hours after seeing New Lois in the new movie, which is my perfect Lois, like Maisel Lois. I didn't know I needed that, but I did. Yeah, although I guess one thing that I enjoyed about this movie, I kind of liked the first half, the exposition side of it. Like, I thought it was interesting, showing what a real life experience would be like for someone with the Superman powers, with like the overstimulation, what the X-ray vision would look like, and then him kind of becoming this almost cryptid like figure, which I use that word.
Can we talk about how ridiculous those scenes were, though?
I
ones
love
of
those
him, like,
scenes.
becoming, like, him on fire, breaking through that door.
Yeah, it was great.
I was like, is this, like, I don't know. That looked more like something like I'd see, like, I don't know, like a thing, an interstitial they would put in like a RuPaul's Drag Race or something. Like, it really, it looked like something that they'd use like when they were doing like a show or something, and that was like a pre-recorded bit. It looked absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, it looked
like,
terrible.
Is this supposed to be funny? I don't.
But the
think
idea of it was cool. The idea of having
and then,
this
like, everything after that, all those scenes of him saving people were, I don't know. I
What
think
about- what
that's
about
where
when he,
I
like-
was like, what is
What about when he ruined the guy's truck? I love that. He's like, I'm not going to pick a fight here with the guy, but I'm going to be petty. I respect.
I think that's where you're right, that if it wasn't supposed to be Superman, I'd think that was a fine and okay and funny whatever. But like, because it's Superman, I'm like, can we not? This is ridiculous. Can we make this a little bit? If you're going to be serious and not have any freaking comedy in your movie, can you just be serious then? I mean, was there literally? I can't think of a single funny part in this whole movie.
Oh, there was when he's like, it's not Ness, and on my planet means hope, and then Lois is like, well, here it's Ness. That's kind of funny. It's kind of charming.
I you know what? I think there was a conscious decision not to make this film funny, and that's why they removed Jimmy Olsen, who's like my favorite. I love Jimmy Olsen. He's not in it. Always comedy relief. And it's a shame.
I think to that point, there's a severe lack of Daily Planet as well. We get like the amount that we get at the end, because Daily Planet, I've realized, is I think my favorite part of any Superman adaptation. I love the environment, the vibe, the community, the characters, and not getting that, and not getting Jimmy. Like, we miss it.
Not getting that, but also like with Lois Lane, she almost goes from being a reporter to being like, her character in this one is more FBI, like on the run from the FBI chick. Like, she's not. I feel like she's not a reporter anymore. She's like a wanted person. And that's like her character outside of knowing Superman.
I think the thing about the humor was DC or Zack Snyder was given the mandate to create a universe different than the Marvel universe, Marvel Cinematic Universe, which has a lot of humor in it. So they wanted to make the DC universe darker, which is funny because I don't know how familiar people are with the two different universes, but in the comics, the Marvel universe is darker than the DC universe. So
What?
it was kind of a funny flip flop that they did in terms of universes. I just didn't think that they needed to do that. You know what I mean? Like, just make a good universe, when
Right.
people will come and see it.
Well, I think it's also informed by the Nolan Batman success, like by the Dark Knight
Yeah,
universe. Because again, I didn't have time to fully research. Well, I did. I just didn't do it. To look into exactly how big a role Nolan played creatively. Like, I know he was a producer, and he did the story. He has story credit. But this definitely feels like the Nolan version of Superman, but directed by somebody else, directed by Zack Snyder. So it is like they were trying to fit a mold. But I think that again, I'm speaking ignorantly because I've never read a DC comic, but I get the vibe that it works better for Batman than it does for Superman to exist in this really bleak, humorless void world. Yeah. Yeah, because Superman, optimism, truth, justice, the American way. Where'd Jeanette go? She didn't agree.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, no, that's not what happened."
That's not what Superman's about. Jeanette out. One thing that I did appreciate about this movie, since like pain point for me with the previous two films has been the Lois and Clark / Superman relationship, and it's really fed into my disdain for Lois as a character. I felt like she's a pretty shallow person in those other two movies. Whereas I appreciated in this how they met and forged a relationship of some kind, or like just familiarity before he was even Superman. And that's something that I thought was interesting, and also something I liked about this movie, I guess, compared to the others. It felt like a better origin story versus, well, I guess the other two essentially didn't have origin stories. That was the thing that stood out to me with Christopher Reeve's film, how he went to the Ice Palace, Fortress of Solitude. He went to Elsa's Ice Palace, and then within like 2 minutes, he just became Superman. Whereas I kind of liked how this showed us the evolution of how he grew into Superman based on the foundation of who he was raised to be as Clark. And that's a thing that that I've learned to really appreciate about the character, is that relationship between Clark and Superman. And this one kind of smoothed that over in a way that I liked in theory, less so in practice, because he's boring as both characters. But, there it is. There it is. Yeah. Jeanette, are you back?
I'm back. I just can't see y'all. I can.
Oh,
see
no.
you.
Oh.
We
We all look the same.
Yeah. Oh, no, Vince just got a haircut while you were gone.
Yeah. Still sunburned, though.
Are you sunburned?
Yeah, a little bit.
Nice. I've never had a sunburn. I don't know what that's like.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Really? Wow.
You constantly apply sunscreen, I take it.
No, I don't.
You know who else has never gotten a sunburn is Superman.
It's
I like we're keeping it on topic here.
Because the sun powers him. He doesn't burn.
Yes.
He burns. Yeah. There we are. I guess, well, not at all to that point, but keeping it on this film, let's discuss the choice to have Zod as the main villain over Lex Luthor. I'm curious to hear thoughts from folks who know more about Superman than me, which is both of you, basically. How do you feel about that? That choice to have it Zod focused versus Lex Luthor focused.
I mean, conceptually, I like Zod as a character, and given what they were trying to do in terms of like upping the stakes, and making like making Superman this god on Earth, and what would happen if another god on Earth, or a god from another planet, and a whole bunch of his army ended up on Earth. I thought that Michael Shannon was great, but I just felt like it was too much. The thing that I like about Lex Luthor is the whole brains versus brawn thing. That I think it makes him a more interesting character, Luthor, than Zod, who's just an angry guy that was betrayed by Jor-El. And, for that reason, he's going to cause all this destruction, and all of that. So, I don't know. I mean, conceptually, I like the idea, but I just felt like it was not executed well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think, it's easy for an audience to grow weary of Lex Luthor, like, unless he's consistently done really well, or, like, there's a lot of time between the movie releases. And then, like, the only other villain we get in these movies is Zod. But, that, like, I guess we're not including Superman 3 and 4, which I haven't seen,
No.
but I know you got, like, a nuclear guy or whatever.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor.
Here's the thing, with Batman, someone can list off like 6 Batman villains easily. But in the case of Superman, who I know he's definitely got a bunch of villains, I can name 3. You got Zod, Brainiac, and Lex Luthor.
There's a Brainiac?
There's a Brainiac. We've never seen a good Brainiac in live action. And I don't know, maybe they're saving that for the next James Gunn film.
But have you seen a bad Brainiac? When did Brainiac show up?
Maybe in Smallville, maybe in one of the TV shows. I'm not sure.
Yeah, not the movies. He hasn't been in the movies.
Give me a Bizarro Superman. Come on, that would be super cool.
Bizarro, Bizarro.
Bizarroverse.
Who's Bizarro Superman?
He's like evil Superman from a parallel dimension.
He's actually not evil. He's just the opposite.
Right.
So,
like, if Superman is right-handed, Bizarro Superman is left-handed. Like,
yeah, and he looks very distorted. Bizarro looks very distorted, and he talks like Tarzan. Meet Bizarro, you Superman.
Is that, well? Spoilers for the new movie. Okay. Does he appear in the new movie?
I have no knowledge of a Bizarro appearance.
No,
they're probably saving that for like phase 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lauren, it's not what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I know who you're thinking of, but I unless that was what they thought, but that would have been a really, I mean, the character you're thinking of would not be a great. I mean, like, I think that would anger a lot of people because Bizarro is very specific and he's a very 1960s concept that you just have to love it. You know what I mean?
Is it like 1960s in a politically incorrect way? Is that
could be,
Okay.
but more just like, DC had a lot of cuckoo things in the 60s. Like, now they've kind of streamlined Superman. He's got, these powers. That's all the powers that he has. He's got these weaknesses. He's got blah, blah, blah. Back in the day, all of a sudden you could be reading a comic book and Superman has some weird power that you've never heard of before. And they had all these different kryptonites that would do different things to Superman. But yeah, later they made it, his weakness was kryptonite and magic. Those are his two weaknesses.
What? Just magic?
Yeah, magic.
Yeah.
He is he can't fight against magic.
So Harry Potter would win?
Harry
Like,
Potter would win.
Harry, yeah, the boy who lived.
Exactly.
The boy who
Hermione,
took out
Hermione
Superman.
would win.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Hermione would win. Of course.
Yeah, Hermione would win.
Jeanette!
Matt, do you remember Constantine? Oh, sorry.
The
No.
movie
The movie
Constantine?
Constantine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in
Yeah.
the DC universe. That's
Yeah.
like the magical angle.
What?
Oh, it would be cool if
that's-
they brought back Keanu for like Constantine. Come on.
there's been talk of a second Constantine for like years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
another big
I
smoker.
wish it
Him
would
and
happen.
Lois would be a good couple.
I would have taken a Keanu Superman back in the day would have been really nice. I mean, I'd take it now, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
But I mean,
He-
I think he would have been a good Superman.
I feel like he's more Batman, no? The brooding.
No, he's too
No.
nice. He's too
In
nice
real
to be
life, yeah, I
Batman.
can't think of him ever being nice in a movie, though. In movies, I feel like he's just always minus
But
Bill.
he's very but he's still almost altruistic, even when he's not being nice. He's still like being like this chivalrous. Batman's not always being chivalrous. Sometimes Batman's being angry.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, in this movie, sometimes Superman's being angry.
Yeah.
Well, I want to segue now into how do we feel about this movie's? We've touched on it, but how do we feel about this movie's portrayal of Superman? Does it feel like it's a betrayal of character integrity? Like one thing that really stuck with me the first time I watched it, and even more so on this rewatch, was that this feels like a live wire Superman, where he's very much like, I'm working with you, U.S. government, but also like, I could betray you, or not betray you, but like I don't have loyalty to you, which I thought was unsettling. Let's say, yeah.
I thought that this character was not the Superman that I love, and that is somebody who is kind of puts others above him. That he will always do the right thing. In the middle of great adversity. That's why it ended up bugging me that he killed Zod. Because that's not of his nature. He would try to find something, and it was in the weirdest place where he was trying to save 3 people, and that's how he ended up killing Zod. At that moment, I thought, it would have been all of those people in the buildings that toppled over. Right. I mean, like if he was going to kill him, why did he wait until that moment to do it? It just bugged me, after seeing it. But the whole thing about Superman is kind of this nature versus nurture thing. Like he comes from a planet. They sent him to a planet where he would have the powers of a god. They calculated that he would be, very strong on this other planet. There's a great, what they call an Elseworlds story in the comics. It's basically like a what if scenario. So it's like, what if Superman landed in Russia, and what would he have turned out? How would he have turned out, rather than being raised by a kindly Midwestern couple who were supposed to, in most Superman stories, like the Christopher Reeve, you could tell that his father really taught him to do the right things and things like that. You know, he never said don't do anything and hide. He just said,
Yeah.
and that was a big difference between Jonathan Kent in Christopher Reeve's films and in Man of Steel, was that I felt they got that character completely wrong. But we're talking about Superman himself. I feel like Superman would have done something. I'm sorry, but he would have done something even if his father told him not to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Vince.
Yeah, I agree.
Go ahead, Vince.
Yeah, no, look, I agree. I think those are some good points, and I think I like Henry Cavill, and I think he does. I don't know. He's doing what he's told, but
Mm-hmm.
I know I see it in his eyes. He wants to do a good job. He loves this character, and like he's got the body for it. And hey, does Superman always have a hairy chest, or is this the first time Superman has a hairy chest?
That was one of the things Cavill fought for.
Actually. Oh yeah, hell yeah!
He found comic like representation. He was like, no, Superman has chest hair. It's canon. Then he showed them comics. They were like, okay,
cool. Well, good for him. You see, I admire that, but I also feel like, I don't know, there's some producer behind the scenes, or maybe Zack Snyder himself, who wants to make Superman more like Wolverine. Like he's working on an oil rig. He's hanging out in rural bars, picking fights.
I think it also has to do with, and I mean, I could be wrong, but I felt like instead of getting the sexualization of Lois Lane in this movie, which I was very happy we did not get, felt like there was a very strong sexualization of Superman himself without being abashed about it. Like, I felt like, and if we look at the time period this came out in, if you want to talk about like what were the memes about, what did chicks find, or at least, you know, in like social media and in like pop culture, and it was a lot of like what you just said, like guy chopping wood, hairy chest, like, and you know, it was that it was everywhere, and then it evolves, it changes, right? It's like hipster one decade, and then it's that one decade, and then it's, you know, it's the same thing with women, where there's like an ideal and then it changes. The ideal changes, right? And like I did feel like Zack Snyder was not stupid about what he was doing with this. He's like, oh, we want to get more butts in the seats. Let's make the girls come too, right? Let's have them show up. And so I feel like that was kind of the point and the intention. Like, well, I really felt like they were feeding it to. Hence the man on fire scene. Like I said, I was like, this is like bordering on some things that I mean, this looks like a Playgirl spread.
And the CG was not good.
Him in the rain in the white tank top, like picking his laundry up. I'm like, get the hell out. Yes. I'm like, get out of here with that. That's ridiculous. Get out of here with that. I don't know. Yeah. So I to your point, Vince, I noticed, I'm like, what is this?
Yeah. It's just the same. Look, it's every decade. Yeah, it totally has its own variations, but I think the way to go, no matter what the decade is, you can't give him too much of an arc. You can't have too much going on up there. You know, he's a good guy at the beginning. He's a good guy at the end, and he's confident in his ability to decide right from wrong and act upon it. You know, and I think one of the things working against this film is that they change Superman's influences a little bit. You know, it's not that they change Superman; it's that they change Pa Kent, and they change. You know, I don't know. I guess Russell Crowe is kind of similar to Marlon Brando, I guess, but they really change up the environment, and that makes this Superman very jarring to me.
Yeah,
and he never saved a cat.
That's a good point.
I'm going to say it every week. He's got to save a cat from a tree. You know, or
stop telling lies.
Any animal. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I want to talk about Russell Crowe and that character overall, because I was not prepared for him to be as present in this movie as he was, almost as like the main father figure, or at the very least, there could have been something interesting to have him as like an antithesis to John Kent, but I didn't think John Kent was all that interesting to begin with. So having an antithetical version of him was also not that interesting. But yeah, how did everyone feel about more? I'm just gonna call him Joel. How did everyone feel about more Joel?
Joel.
Yeah. Joel is hard to say. Jor-El.
Jor-El?
Jor-El.
Jor-El. It sounds like champagne.
Exactly. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Jor-El. Yeah. Did Jeanette freeze?
I mean, I did like. Yeah, I agree. Like my Krypton is white crystal Krypton. So, but in terms of what they did, I actually did like the Krypton, the whole Krypton thing. I don't know if I liked changing Superman as being like the whole. I can't remember what he was supposed to be, but he was like the holder of the genetic code of the Krypton.
Right.
Yes, like the first natural birth in centuries or something.
That I didn't like. But I thought
like too much information, Russell Crowe. Too much information.
Yeah, but I did think that it was interesting. I thought it was interesting to watch it. I thought that Russell Crowe was a good Jor-El overall, and so it's probably my. If I had to say I had a favorite part of the movie, the Krypton part was my favorite part of the movie, even though I thought that it went on too long. And I didn't like what was he called? The Codex? Or I can't remember what they call it.
The Codicy or
yeah, something like that. I can't remember anymore. But anyway, I didn't like that either. But I did like just the lore. I've always liked the Krypton lore. Like there have been books, comic books based on, like there was a one that I grew up with called The World of Krypton, where you saw different things happening. So I always am interested to know, people's images or whatever of Krypton. And even though like visually I didn't love it, lore wise I did.
Okay. Good answer. Vince, Jeanette, how'd you feel about Russell Crowe and Joel being more present?
I thought he was fine. I was disappointed that there wasn't. I was expecting an iconic line of dialogue to be brought over from Superman
with great
2.
power comes great responsibility.
No, as son of Jor-El, you will kneel before Zod. And that's a great scene. That's a great line. It's in Superman 2. It's in Mallrats, and they big missed opportunity in bringing it over here. But I don't know. Russell Crowe was fine, and then he starts showing up again when they're on the Kryptonian spacecraft and stuff.
I think that's what was weird. The more I think about it, I feel like having him so overly present and being able to have some kind of influence over characters, like being able to have him interact with Lois and interact with Clark in the capacity that he does, took something away.
But you know what? He's got to be there, because if Lois can't figure this out, this movie's going to be an hour longer. So I'm glad he was there. Okay. We got to move this plot along.
How did she even figure out what to do with that little S thing? He just Superman handed it to her, and she just knew. She thought,
where are the crystals? Where are the crystals? Give me. I love Alien. I don't need another one. I don't like. I want. Where were the crystals? It made me so sad. I don't know. I miss the crystals.
Have you seen the new movie?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
There's Chris.
I'm going
There's
to.
Crystal.
Oh, good.
Good.
There's no shortage of Chris.
I as far as Russell Crowe, I don't care for Russell Crowe in most capacities. So yeah, this didn't win me over. I thought that the Krypton part went on too long. I didn't like this Krypton. I don't. And the wife was a weak character in this one. I didn't think she had any presence. Yeah, no, it just meh.
Yeah, I think meh's kind of, yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, meh. Yeah,
Wow.
it's
Yeah.
gritty's sake. Like, what do you think we were supposed to take from this movie as audience members?
That
Was
Zack
it-
Snyder made it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much the message in most Zack Snyder films. After Watchmen, I think that's the message in most Zack Snyder films.
Yeah, I don't know. Violence is good. That's
Unless
my
Sucker
takeaway.
Punch came after, but even that I think is the same thing. Yeah, like I think it was indiscriminately, like, I don't know, yeah. It just felt very explosion-y.
Yeah, it's just like all of the DC films. I don't know if anybody's seen any of the other DC films, but at the end, there's always massive destruction going on. Like everything. I loved Wonder Woman until the end. I loved Aquaman until the end, where they had just as you knew that was a mandate as being part of the Snyderverse was mass destruction. And you know, like even my sister is like, "Oh, I don't like DC films because everybody dies." And I'm like, "Oh, it's so true."
Yeah. It's really, the ending in this one too was just kind of like, I felt like he took it. The whole thing with Michael Shannon felt like it kept coming around. It came around like 3 times, and I was like, is he dead or is he not? Like
Yeah.
what's going on? And then of course in the end he was very dead.
Oh,
But
yeah. He's not dead till we hear the snap.
I felt like that carried on a little too long, but then to have that be so intimate, like a fight of 2 people, but then have all this massive chaos feels ridiculous. Like they didn't. Who did they end up saving? Like, I'm confused as to who they were really saving.
Yep.
They were saving Superman's sense of self.
Chris Maloney was great in this movie too.
Who's that?
Oh yeah. Law and
Although
Order.
I didn't like that he played kind of a bad guy in the end, but the Law and Order guy, yeah.
I haven't seen Law and Order.
He was one of the military guys, and Keith David was in it too. I love Keith David.
Oh yeah, Keith David.
Keith David. Oh, I liked. I always liked Perry
Lawrence
White.
Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne was good in this movie. He didn't need to be in the movie.
I will say though, I don't know. We wanted more Daily Planet, and I feel like if we got more Daily Planet, this would have quickly turned into Spider-Man because he was giving me big J. Jonah Jameson vibes.
Hey.
I was like, this is Lawrence Fishburne if he was J. Jonah Jameson.
I think. Wait, was that character in the other Superman movies? Because I have gotten the Spider-Man, whatever.
That's it's the Spider-Man, like the guy who runs the newspaper.
The editor.
Yeah. No, like I feel like in another
Davidson.
Superman movie, I thought the same thing. I thought this feels a lot like the Spider-Man character.
Yeah. That could happen. I
Look,
just felt like this was a very Lawrence Fishburne take on it, and for some reason that made it stand out more. I don't know.
Now, I don't know about this in the comics, but like to me, J. Jonah Jameson and Perry White seem kind of interchangeable. Except with J. Jonah Jameson, you have his like he hates Spider-Man, generally speaking.
Yeah.
But in Perry White, you don't see that disdain towards Superman, and that's the only distinguishing feature between the two.
I think it's because he was skeptical in this movie, and it made me draw the parallel because he was like skeptical. So it felt maybe he didn't hate him, but it was like he at first didn't believe in it at all.
Oh, we got a comment.
Yeah.
Amy Adams was my favorite Lois. I mean,
yes.
Yeah, despite what I said about how to me she's not Lois. Okay, I'm not qualified to say that. Prior to Marvelous Miss Rachel as Lois. I would say Amy was probably my favorite Lois. Yeah.
Miss Rachel?
Yeah, Rachel, whatever her face is in the new movie. She plays
Oh,
Marvelous.
I thought you were talking about that lady who's popular with the kids, Miss Rachel.
Oh, no. Can you imagine Lois? That'd be great.
That's hilarious.
We wouldn't even need Superman. She would just bring world
Bear
peace
in the
to
Big
Lois.
Blue House as Superman.
Oh, that would
He's the most do-gooder of all of them.
That would be adorable.
That's my gritty reboot. I'm changing my answer.
I love that. JJ sells papers off of hating Spider-Man. Perry was into selling Superman. Interesting.
That is an excellent. Yes, that is so true.
Yeah, I think these movies just need to invest more in the newsroom element. Like, give me an entire movie like that's just in the newsroom. More serious.
I want to see the Daily Mail investigate the Zodiac killer.
Yes.
Where's that story? They get a letter from the killer.
Wait, the Daily Mail, the Daily Planet?
Which one is it? What are we talking about?
Daily
The Daily
Mail's
Planet.
Real paper. Daily Mail.
Yeah, no, the Daily Planet.
Oh, I thought you were just getting really serious. Like, I want this actual.
No, not literally.
The Daily Bugle. Oh, the Daily Bugle, Spider-Man. My mistake.
Spider-Man. We're getting all of our dailies confused.
And it took a while for me to remember that Spider-Man and this person, Superman, are separate comic universes as well. So.
Yeah.
But they all have newspapers. There we go.
Hey.
Daily Planet, Zodiac.
You know what character we haven't talked about?
What
is Martha Kent, who is, if you watch Batman v Superman, she's a pivotal. She was a pivotal part of that movie. If anybody has heard
I know the memes. I know the memes.
Yeah, exactly, the memes. Just remember that name, Martha. But Diane Lane, I thought was great as Martha Kent as well.
I don't remember her much in this
movie.
It's because she didn't have a lot to do, but I thought her as a character, her character was good to me. Like I always enjoy Diane Lane. I thought that she played her very well. But yeah, she wasn't in the movie very much in this one. But Batman v Superman, I'm telling you, Martha.
Huh.
What stood out to me with this was my mind kind of went to the who's Aunt May in the newest.
Oh my god, okay. I was just about to say not in the newest one, but I wanted her to have a scene like the old Aunt May from the 2000 Superman where she's like, she's like screaming and he's coming in the I wanted something like that when Zod showed up for the mob and I didn't get it. I wanted like a big scene.
No, all I could think of with these Kents was that it felt like a similar trajectory with May in the 3 Spider-Man movies where they got progressively younger and like more conventionally attractive.
What is the name of the actress that played Aunt May? It's driving me crazy. I've been
in the new one or in the new one or in the old one?
Marissa
Tomei.
The new one.
It's Marissa Tomei.
Marissa Tomei. God,
yeah.
I know her. I mean, I've been to her house, so I know who she is.
Been to her house?
Like for tea?
Huh?
Did she have you over for tea?
I went to an event at her house.
Oh, was she there? Did she host it?
She was there. Yeah, she was there.
Did she perform the monologue from My Cousin Vinny?
Yeah.
Or only you?
Nah, no. There were a bunch of people there. There was an event there, but I did get to meet her. She was a friend of one of our board members. So,
nice.
Very nice lady though.
That's awesome.
I've met someone in the Superman universe. I spoke to Smallville's Lana, whatever her name is, Kristen Craig, the main girl from Smallville.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh, not the one that's involved in Nexium, huh?
I don't know. Maybe?
Not that one, right?
It's a controversy.
Is it? Wait, what's her name?
There's a whole documentary about it. Hold on, let me see.
Oh, I think I know what you mean. I don't think it's her. No.
Okay, good.
Smallville.
It's like, was she trying to recruit you?
No. Kristen Crack, is that her? The one who's
Crack?
Crack?
Crow?
Crow.
Crow?
I'm looking at it right now. Here.
Well, there we go.
Kreu. Yeah, no, exactly. Kreuk.
Yeah.
Allison Mack was a different character.
Yeah, she was Chloe
Yeah.
Sullivan. Yeah, my claim to fame, my connection to the Superman universe is that I spent exactly one day as a PA on Beauty and the Beast, not Disney, but the like pseudo legal drama that she was a producer of, as well as like the main
With
actor.
Ron Perlman?
No, maybe.
No, not that far back.
No.
Okay.
No. The reboot of that, though. The reboot of that. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And so whoever was like in charge of me that day, he said something like, "Oh, we have to tell her that she has 5 more minutes. Why don't you go do it?" I was like, "You want me to talk to the Smallville girl?" And I had to go interrupt her while she was having a conversation. I was like, "Hi, sorry, Miss Kristen. They're gonna need you at 5 minutes." And she just looked at me. She was like, "Okay, thank you." I was like, "Okay." So that's my connection to Superman. I spoke to her and told her she had 5 minutes. There we
Wow.
go. Yeah.
Very exciting.
Very nerve-wracking. It was very nerve-wracking. I did it, so there we go. Yeah. What did I want to talk about? There. Yes. I want to dive into this neck crack, this neck snapping moment, which is so infamous. And
You're
so
very hung up on this.
I am, because seemingly the world is. And I didn't think it was a big deal, but it
Doesn't
seemingly
feel like
is
a big deal.
Superman. And yeah, like, did it throw anyone off in watching
Well-
it? Did it feel out of character? Did it seem like it made sense? Because apparently part of Superman's thing is that he doesn't kill people, which I wasn't aware of until
Yeah.
yeah.
Look,
I do feel like if
there's-
he had enough force to snap a neck, he had enough force to throw him to the side,
Oh, but it would have been reckless with the laser vision.
I guess.
there's one continuity where like the Joker kills Lois Lane and then Superman kills the Joker. And then Batman's all pissed off, and then Superman's like, I'm going to end all crime. And he becomes the dictator of the planet Earth. And so then Batman's leading the resistance. And so, look, whenever Superman breaks a guy's neck, it's not good. It means like, oh, we're in the dark timeline here, and I don't like it. So that's my take.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
Dark Time Superman. This is Dark Time Superman. Okay, I accept. I accept. Yeah.
I mean, I've already talked about how I felt about that neck
Felt
wrap.
earned in the way for Snyder Superman to snap Zod's neck. Zod would never. He was clear on it. Zod would never.
That Zod would never. He was clear.
What does that mean? Zod would never snap a neck. Zod would snap a neck. Probably. Oh, stop. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I think that's just a testament to the weirdness of the writing, is my thought on it. I think.
Oh, you mean like how the dad goes back for some reason the dad goes back for the dog? Like, you wouldn't have Superman just be a little bit faster than everybody else out there. He doesn't even have to have his full strength. How you're going to do that? Somehow your leg gets like injured in the car, and then you get stuck in the car, and then Superman can't save you. And this is how we say that.
I think it's a lesson in the toxic masculinity that this Clark was raised in, where it's like, it doesn't matter if there's someone stronger. You have to be the person to do it. Like, that's what his dad instilled. Well, I don't know if that's what his dad instilled. His dad instilled a lot of weird values. It felt very Frozen-y.
Yeah. I think everything, all of the major scenarios that needed to be written really well were not. And then all the smaller scenarios had way too much thought put into them. That's kind of how I feel. A lot of the major points, I was like, that's a big reach. That's a really big reach.
And also, the Cyclone didn't look that good. It looked about as good as that fire sequence.
Yeah, exactly. The fire and the tornado, no go.
And,
yeah, the Cyclone and Twister was better.
Cyclone
even
and Wizard of Oz
Twister
is
too.
better. Twisters. There we are. All right. Who's ready for the game?
Game time.
Do we have to write because
Oh, E. Ooh.
I'll probably have to bow out of the game, but I'll watch.
You can, I guess
You're
you
not
could,
ambidextrous, Lord.
Yeah, unfortunately, I wish.
let me see. I need to find what I'm going off of. Here we go. Okay, yeah. So, no, Lauren, if you can't write, you could just speak your answer. So everyone's going to lock in an answer, and it will be
Why
a
don't we
number.
lock in ours first, and then Lauren can say his, and then we'll show them.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
Okay. Do I even have? I'm saying all this like I have a writing utensil, which I thought I did.
So
Yes,
the
I do.
answer
Okay.
for everything will be a number. Whoever gets the closest without going over.
How many civilians died in this film?
Actually, you're pretty close.
Yeah?
I'm going to name a superhero who has been in either one movie or many movies, and you have to tell me what their kill count is.
What?
Yes.
Oh,
Across
Oh,
all movies.
jeez.
So if different actors have played the same character, all of their movies count.
Oh my
This
god.
probably
Oh my
isn't
God.
accurate.
So
'cause I
this
got
is like a guessing the
I'm-
gumballs game.
Yes.
wait,
just
hang on.
trying
You're
to
giving
not-
us.
Now,
Are you-
is it the person who's closest or the person who's closest without going over?
Closest without going over.
Are you
Okay.
giving us the actor's name or the character's name?
Character.
The character's name.
Okay, cool.
And you're just counting movies, not TV shows?
I'm pretty sure the internet robots just were movies. Let me double
Okay.
check. Yeah. And it looks like most of these were verified by a combination of Screen Rant and a website called List of Deaths. So,
Dot
I'm
net.
going to trust
I wanna have that
listofdeaths.com.
website.
right? Well, we know. Okay, here we go. Your
Okay.
first person is
This is crazy.
Wonder Woman. How many on-screen kills does Wonder Woman have?
Not the TV show, just the
We're
movie.
talking about. We talking about the combined movies?
Yes.
Yeah.
All movies, any actresses, but just the movies.
Okay, now to consider something a death, do we need to see a body?
I think we just have to see the action of the death happening.
So, like, if someone gets shot in the chest and they hit the ground, that's not necessarily death.
Ooh. I don't know.
Okay,
We don't know what criteria Screen
know what
Rant and
criteria.
listofdeaths.com
All right.
is.
Yeah.
Use your best. This is, like I said, this is all the bubblegum game
This is
anyway.
the bubblegum
It's the
game.
closest without going over. It just doesn't matter. How many
And it's
bubblegums
human-
are in that
wait.
jar?
Is it humans only?
Yeah, I think it's humans. Again, we don't know what List of Deaths.
Well, no,
criteria
because
is.
if we're talking about intergalactic peoples, I think
Yeah.
just not
I think
animals.
sentient.
What about?
Yeah.
Although
okay,
animals
so like
are.
the monkeys from Justice League, do they count?
I don't know. I didn't see Justice League.
Oh
No
man.
idea.
Okay.
All right, I've got an answer.
Oh, wait, hold on. I asked ChatGPT to clarify how it came to these numbers. So the robot said, the numbers I provided are kill counts by the superhero characters themselves, meaning direct, intentional, or accidental, by their own hands, weapons, powers, or decisions. No collateral damage, like buildings falling on people,
Okay.
unless they cause it directly.
Okay.
Not deaths by others, background deaths, or off-screen war casualties.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Jeanette-
Wait,
I feel a lot
say that
better
last
about
part again. Say that
Sorry?
last part.
It doesn't count if they are deaths by other people, if they are background deaths or off-screen war casualties.
Oh, okay. Off.
Yeah.
Meaning they just talk about a battle they were in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Jeanette, how many people did Wonder Woman kill?
I haven't seen any of these movies, so 35.
35. Okay, Vince.
I'm gonna guess 4.
Okay, Lauren.
I'm going higher. I think it was like around 70. 70. I'm going to say 70.
All right. The number I have is 14.
Oh, so
14.
Vince got that one.
No way.
All right. And she lived through World War One. That's crazy. I knew I was low.
Off-screen battles don't count. Off-screen war casualties.
All right, next we have Hulk.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. So this is including the
Edward Norton, Eric Bana, and all of the Mark Ruffalos.
Okay.
And was there ever a movie of Lou Ferrigno or just TV? Did they ever make a movie?
Oh,
No.
maybe a TV movie?
No, but I think it has to be
Okay.
feature length. Yeah.
That's true.
Okay.
Technically, our friend in the chat was the closest.
Nice.
All right, Notch.
All right, Hulk. God, this one's got to be.
Do dogs count?
Woo!
Talking about
Don't talk about dead dogs in front of the dog.
Where's the dog?
Listen
That
to
was
it.
bad timing on my part.
All right, we'll start with Vince this time. Vince, how many people did Hulk unalive?
I'm going for a cool 100.
All right. Vince? Or you are Vince. Lauren? We'll do Lauren. Why not?
I'm going to go for 16.
Okay. Jeanette?
I said 150.
Nice.
It was 88.
Oh, damn.
Oh, man.
You got
Vince
another
is
point.
killing it.
All right.
Yeah, this is,
Oh, I
Got
see
it.
what you did there. Okay. Spider-Man.
Oh.
oh.
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh. What if we think they're dead, but then they reappear in a future film?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Okay, now are we talking?
Homecoming does not undo any deaths. Let's say
Okay.
that. Homecoming does not undo the death.
You mean...
Are we talking
Homecoming.
about like the whole, like, including Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield?
All Spider-Man movies.
All Spider-Man, all Spider-Man.
and
Spider-Man, I feel
in
like
Spider-Verse.
So much less people.
Not sure.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Okay.
I'm going to double check with ChatGPT because I feel like maybe they only include Sam Raimi, but I want to. How many?
No, I'm telling you, even if you included all of them, I don't think it's very much.
Hold on, just confirming.
Hold on.
Let the robot do its job.
Okay.
Interesting. I mean, I question this, but okay, here we go. Lauren, you go first.
5.
5, okay. Jeanette?
I said 10.
10. Vince?
I gave 1.
ChatGPT says it's 164.
What? What?
Apparently, Andrew Garfield killed 2.
I was gonna say. I thought.
Wait, what did he kill?
Wires killed
He
50. And Tom Holland's
50?
killed 112.
Tom Holland. Oh, because we're including like aliens.
Oh, because that's Spider-Man. Because Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
Tom Holland
was in Endgame. Well, he
Yeah.
was in Endgame, and that's not off-screen battle. That's very much on-screen battle.
Oh.
So wait, who
Forgot
got
about
the
Endgame.
who got the highest
I
bid?
didn't think about that. I didn't think about.
I think Jeanette got that one.
There we go.
I said 10.
I think you're the
Yeah,
highest.
you're the
Oh,
highest.
I really did that. That was not trying to be mind games, guys. I literally thought that Spider-Man did not kill that many people on screen.
Oh my God, he could have killed Uncle Ben. Oh my God.
Next,
Kind of is
Captain-
true.
Captain America. I think.
Captain America?
Hold on, let me double check if
Oh.
Captain America is just Steve Rogers.
Oh, yeah. I don't
Oh,
think,
yeah,
I think
it's
they're
with
talking
Sam
about the
Wilson.
Steve Rogers Captain America.
Oh man, I haven't even seen the Mackie movie.
Yes, so the number I have is specific to Steve Rogers.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, boy. That's...
Oh my God. And then we're talking about
Okay.
Endgame.
Oh, God, yeah.
Or
No.
Jeanette this time.
All right, I'm going to say 100.
Okay, Vince.
I almost said 70. But...
You know, I know Cap killed a bunch of people, but
Mm.
like I think we've only seen like 20. I
Okay.
think. But like, yeah, well, who knows?
Who knows?
Call it a
Lauren.
happy medium and say 70, Lauren?
No, I'm gonna go high. I'm gonna because if Tom Holland killed X amount, it's got to be. I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna say how many?
forgetting about Endgame.
What was that? Sorry, Lauren. How many?
200. I'm going to say 200.
115.
Ah, Lauren got it. Oh no, Lauren went on. I got it. Oh.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh.
All right.
Wait,
This was my question.
I'm sorry. Captain America killed more people than Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
This is
Captain
our
America
new,
lived through many wars. Spider-Man's a kid. He has time to kill more
this
people.
is our new nerdy comic book argument. It's not who would win who. It's like who's
Yeah.
killed more people, Spider-Man or Captain America?
All right. Thor.
Thor.
Who's
Okay.
Thor? Thor?
Do frost giants count?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
guess so,
Yeah.
yeah. They're people.
On-screen Thor. Okay. Huh.
So yes, I asked it to confirm because it gave me a really low number that didn't seem right. And
Yeah,
it defaulted list of deaths again, and now I have a number that feels better. The number it gave me originally was 2. And I was like, no. So I just kind of gave it away. It's not 2.
It's higher than 2.
Or lower.
We'll start with Lauren this time.
All right. I'm going to go for 250.
250. Okay. Vince.
95.
All right. Jeanette.
I just said 50.
We're looking for 753.
Whoa!
God damn.
Not
Wow.
God.
All right. Next. Back to my list. Scroll up. Okay. Iron Man.
Iron Man.
So we're not including all the casualties from his weapons manufacturing
No,
company?
I don't think so. That's off-screen wartime casualties.
Exactly.
Remember,
Yeah.
those don't count. As they don't in real time in the real world. Off-screen wartime casualties.
Oh, that's it. I don't think we're counting before he became Iron Man. No.
Yeah,
no.
okay. I've got
All right. We'll start with Jeanette this time.
I said 150.
150. Okay.
It's probably more like Thor's number, but whatever.
Vince.
20,000.
Okay.
Whoa.
Lauren.
I'll explain why I'm eyeballing it.
I'm going to go for 175.
You all went over. No one gets a point. It's 103.
Ah,
It says 103.
okay.
Hang on. What about when
Wait a
Iron Man flew a nuclear warhead through the wormhole at the
I don't
end
know.
of Avengers 1 and killed an entire fleet of aliens? Like, if we're counting the aliens that Spider-Man killed, we're not counting the aliens. Like, God, whatever.
And
It's
didn't
fine.
his snap at the end of Endgame kill basically all of the aliens?
But I think
Oh.
we know that it didn't kill anybody when you snap. It
So-
sends them to the quantum realm, doesn't it?
The
when you
robot says strict confirmed kills only is in the 100 to 110 zone. Implied large scale is closer to 75,000. If you do the full count, including Infinity Gauntlet, that's 150,000 plus.
Hmm.
Yes.
Wow. He
So-
killed more than 100 guys in his in his first outfit when he was escaping the cave.
Did he?
You know,
Exactly. He
it
killed
certainly
103.
felt that way.
That's when he killed 103. So there we
Wow.
go. It was all then.
Okay.
All right. Deadpool.
Oh,
Oh my
God.
god. Okay.
I don't know, but I have a feeling like it's a higher number. Judging based on his character.
Okay. Lauren, we'll start with you.
203.
203. Okay. Vince.
I got 200.
Yeah, I think I was wrong. I've never really sat through more than 5 minutes of one of those movies. I said 70.
281. So Lauren,
Ah, good
Oh,
call, Lord.
I would have
Good
cracked up
call.
if it was 201.
right?
Vince would have won.
Okay. Next, we've got Wolverine.
Wolverine. And we're talking about even the old films, which
Yeah. Rookie numbers. All right. Vince, what are you feeling for Wolverine?
300.
Okay. Jeanette?
I said 100.
Okay. Lauren?
I say 350.
It's 101. Jeanette, you get the point.
No,
That's wild.
no.
On
I
screen.
refuse to believe this.
Take it up with the AI. I mean, but
yeah.
when have they ever been wrong?
ChatGPT and I are going to
Ultron?
have sharp words later on.
Ask it to draw a picture of Wolverine and make sure it knows who we're talking about.
Yeah, I'll just be like,
it would just give us
how
Ben
do I
Vereen.
punch you in the face?
I want a Wolverine Ben Vereen. That would be so good. All right. Next, Batman. Taking into account all of the Batmen.
Wow.
Does
Wow.
the Adam West movie count? It doesn't
It was
matter.
a
He
movie
didn't
that was
kill
released
anyone
in
that.
theaters. Yeah, I was gonna say, did he ever?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I
He
don't see
never
his name
killed
on the
anyone
list
in that.
though, so I feel like he probably didn't kill anyone in his movie because he's not on my list.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right, Jeanette.
I'm gonna say 200.
200. Vince.
17.
Lauren.
2.
2. Okay. It says between 72 to 77. So Vince, you get the point.
All
I'm
right.
going over, but there's a lot of Batman movies.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you your point totals, and then you tell me what you want to wager before we go to the bonus question. Jeanette,
Okay.
you have 3. Vince, you have 3, and Lauren, you have 2. How much do we want to wager, everyone?
All of them.
All of
Yeah.
them.
Betting it all.
All in, all in.
All in. Okay. Okay. So this will also be a number. It's the same game. Your superhero is Superman. How many on-screen kills does Superman have?
Oh man.
So if anyone gets it, actually, I don't know how to do this. I guess closest without going over will get their wager added. If someone gets it exactly, then they win. Sure, we'll do it that way.
Here's a question: are we considering Justice League to be one movie or two movies? Because there's two versions, and different stuff happens in both of them.
I don't know.
Okay. You've given me a lot to think about.
How about the not Snyder cut? I think it's the theatrical cut is being considered for all of these.
Oh, I haven't seen that
Which
one.
you
Good
just
point,
mentioned
though.
that, and I'm like, oh crap! I just don't even know anything about those. All right, I'm staying with my answer regardless. Are we all ready?
Am I supposed to answer?
Nope, we were just waiting to see if everybody was ready. I think.
I'm ready. I'm good to go.
Oh, it gave me a different answer from what I had originally, but this seems.
Oh,
Well,
no.
come on, AI, get your crap together.
Right?
I know.
No, the new
I
answer makes
really-
more sense. Okay, start with Jeanette.
I said 1.
1. Okay, Vince,
I also said 1.
Oh.
Lauren,
I'm going with 4.
4. So I thought it was 1, which is why I thought it was like a cute little bonus question. But apparently, he killed 33 people in Batman versus Superman.
I haven't seen it.
So,
Oh,
Lauren, you won.
Whoa!
What?
You
I
killed
came up
33
from the
people.
bottom.
God, he killed more people than Spider-Man. Or
Yeah.
no, not Spider-Man. Who do you call it? Whoever I got the one that said
Batman.
So apparently in Dawn of Justice, Batman v Superman, the 33 kills is inclusive of crushed civilians, destroyed drone, and Doomsday.
I guess Doomsday
Oh,
counts.
Doomsday, yeah.
Of course, Doomsday. I don't know who Doomsday is. But yeah, Doomsday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess
Oh
technically
well.
one. But for on-screen friends, Lauren won.
Good job, Notch.
Wow.
I believed in you.
All right. So there we are, friends. That was Man of Steel. Just do a quick go around. Closing thoughts on this movie, Lauren.
Wait, what?
Closing thoughts. Closing thoughts on Man of Steel.
Oh, pros and cons on the movie. For closing thoughts. I mean, I'm glad that I don't have to watch it again. That's my closing thoughts.
Valid thought.
Not by choice. So.
Not till we Clockwork Orange you.
Yeah.
I know what that means now. Vince.
Look, I'm gonna have to reiterate my point. This movie's dog shit. I like Henry Cavill, but the script's unforgivable. This is the Peter Pan 2002
How
of
dare
superhero
you?
films.
That's a beautiful
Oh, yeah.
movie. How dare
Yeah, well,
and
that's my
Peter
take.
Peter Pan was dethroned by House of Yes.
Oh, well, I didn't think it was awful. House of Yes. Parker Posey, friend of the show. Parker
best
Posey.
part, best friend of the show. Best part of the movie last week.
Yep. Exhausting is a good word for this movie. I would agree.
Yeah,
But he refused to have an average length film. He had to feel special.
You know, if we got that first hour and 15 minutes and then the fight was 15 minutes and then they wrapped it up, it would be a completely different movie.
Yeah.
No, that fight
That's
wasn't
the
it.
Snyder cut we want, where he just cuts.
Cuts, not ads. Yeah.
Jeanette, closing thoughts.
I feel the same way as Lauren. Like, I won't watch this again. But I'm glad I did finally. It was my only Snyder DC Universe movie that I've watched. So thankfully it was not one that had Batfleck in it. Thank you for not choosing the one that had Batfleck in it. Yeah. The longer I can intentionally stay away from those, I'll be happy.
What about when we do Batman month in like a year?
Yay.
There's enough other Batmans to fill our time.
That's true. There are other Batmen.
Or I could just not be here that week.
That's true. All right. Well, yeah, I agree. This movie's fine. I have no intention of watching it again. I wouldn't be opposed to watching it again if it's like on TV and I don't have access to streaming and I'm like in a hotel and it's on cable and I'm waiting
you could read
for
a book.
an event.
That's fair.
Or you could tweeze your eyebrows, or you could, like watch wax melt on a candle. There's a million other things you could do with your eyeballs.
All right. Okay, friends. Well, this is Delight. As always, we are back not next week, but in 2 weeks from today to talk about the new movie. So I highly advise everyone go check it out. If you've seen it, see it again, because it's worth watching multiple times. Will it make its way to the Oscars? Probably not, but I wouldn't be mad if it did. But we'll discuss that in 2 weeks. So now's the time. Tell everyone who you are, what you do, and where they can find you.
All right. My name is Lauren. I'm with Lauren's Toy Box. And basically, I talk about toys through the whole thing. I'm on YouTube. I'm also on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Lemonade, and I'm sure I'm missing something, Threads, and Blue Sky. So come follow me on there if you like toys. I'm talking about like the toys, like these kind of toys. And so if you like that, and you like to see what I collect, come and watch me. Come and subscribe.
Thank you, Lauren. Vince.
Oh, hey. Look, my name is Vince. You can find me at Vinny Ridge on Instagram, or if you want to look me up on YouTube, it's Vinny Ridge Media. I got some good stuff there and a lot of bad stuff, but come on. Hey, it's 2025. Live a little. See ya.
Oh, I'm Tinker J. I'm Jeanette. You can find me here, and you can find me here in 2 weeks. And you can find me on We Like Theme Parks podcast, which, if everything goes right, we should have a new episode tomorrow. That is the Matt and I episode.
Yes.
So from everything I hear, that's happening. And you can find me on Instagram at TinkerJ787. You can go catch at the We Like Theme Parks Instagram and go see what I just did in Epic Universe. And I'm gonna post some random stuff about Atlantic City in a little while, so you should go see that.
Exciting. Thank you, Jeanette. And if you're watching this on my channel, thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing. Woo! We love new subs. We also love new sub sandwiches. They haven't invented a new one for a while. Yeah, thanks for watching. We're back here 2 weeks from today to talk about the new movie. In the meantime, I'll probably do a bunch of shorts because part of the reason that we're not here next week is because I'm seeing a bunch of shows. So I'm going to do shorts probably talking about all of them. And then eventually my next full-length video will hopefully come out. It's about Dorothy from Wizard of Oz. I've said it, so now I have to do it. But until then, comment, subscribe, do all the good things, but join us back here in 2 weeks for the conclusion of Superman month. My name is Matt, 2 degrees, teacup for 1. How do you end this?